the chemtrails up there with this type of camera, but they're just really strange strips of airplane, residual airplane stuff. Whatever's coming out of those airplanes is just leaving weird designs in the sky. Well, we're headed to the Mount Vernon Police Department. I don't know if I'll be able to leave my camera on in there or not. But anyhow, a doofus hit my car. So I have to go up and get the report. Then I have to go do estimates. And on, you know. These people that can't drive really upset me. And to top it off, he tried to run. I had to run on foot after him, let him know that I had recorded him, and then he stopped. Unbelievable. So I lose time out of my life to take care of my vehicle, and it's at no expense to him. I don't like the way the system works. Now we can get a better look at those chemtrails, or whatever you'd like to call them. They seem to stop all within our point of view. I can see where they start and stop, and they're very low level. So strange. I don't know. Maybe it's coming from the private jets that are coming in now. Could be. I don't know. Just never seen them like that before. Definitely seen them all before, but never seen them look like that. We'll take a little ride down through downtown here. It's only a couple blocks long. Just your stereotypical small town Ohio. I hate to go up here because this is where I got hit. And the guy looked like he was on the weed. So it was concerning. And the police were not concerned about him acting like he was on the weed. He hit my car, claimed he didn't know that. Then he tried to run. And then he quit that after a slow reaction to understanding the situation. And then he couldn't understand why I was upset, because he was pretty happy. And then he said he couldn't be. I asked him if he was on weed, and he said he couldn't be. He's a union man. And I'm not sure what type of slang that even would be. And it looks like they've taken out some parking, so we're gonna have to do a bit of a walk. That figures. See, I think I need to get into there. Is that a parking spot? I hope it's not a parking spot where I'll get hit. Yeah, we can go in here. And I think that's where I gotta go. They have to brace it up. It's fixing to fall in. That's what those braces are. See how it turns out. Well, I think we got it. All right. Well, we got that. No alcohol beyond that point. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's go look at some of the stuff down here. I haven't been down here since who knows when. It's just crazy how many supports. Look at that support. They're all over. And they still got people in that building. It's crazy. Yeah, the whole place is falling apart. They even got supports on the other buildings. Well, we better get out of here before some pothead hits us again. The fellow that hit me had Progressive insurance with a policy number. Supposedly. We'll find out. Anything's possible. It's probably better. I mean, I'm complaining, but it's probably better than it used to be. When if you got hit by somebody, there was no proof of insurance on the spot. There was no legal recourse if you didn't have insurance. I know a lot of people who got hit without insurance, and you know, it really impacted their entire life. But it's different now. I'm talking about the days when this Mercury right here, no, that's a Thunderbird, when those were king. My brother had one of those. It was a nice luxury automobile. This is the hill descending to Utica, Ohio. I always thought it's kind of a nice view, but you do have to be careful because Utica, Ohio must have the most police officers per capita that I've ever seen. For a small town, you would not believe the number of cars that they have. Anyhow, you don't want to speed into it. You really don't want to go into it, but you got to do what you got to do. And we'll come to State Route 13 down here. They got a couple gas stations, and if you turned right down here, you'd find a restaurant and a coffee shop. A few other little things there. South out of Utica. Don't speed it up to 55 until you hit that sign. They busted me for that once, and that's when I found out that there was in the, I don't know, at least 15 officers that showed up to that court thing. A lot of officers, and they'll ding you for the smallest of infractions. Usual small town stuff. So today, I got a few errands taken care of. Nothing exciting. Drove a little bit. And, yeah, it was exciting. The process for getting the police report was surprisingly easy. Nice people. Good deal. I was expecting a hassle. So it was good. There's velvet ice cream. Ye Old Mill. It's pretty good ice cream. But until the next, I don't know what you'd call it, the next movie-worthy clip. That's how it goes. I can go ahead and talk about what my plans are. I've never seen a channel like what I'm thinking of. I'm sure there's one out there. But we got these cameras now that'll just record anything. And sound is going to be a problem outside. There's no fixing the sound problems on this little booger. But we'll see what we can do. And we'll start making some everyday videos of me just putting this thing on my hat and letting her rip. Fall's coming. You can see some of the trees changing color. That's exciting. But I just have to wonder what'll happen with a channel like this. And that'll get me out and get me doing some things, which is good. Everybody ought to get out and do things and enjoy life. And if I have to make a couple movies to get me motivated, then that's what we'll do. There's the Code Potato Farm. They've been around forever. What we got going on up here? Oh, we got a slow semi. We're gonna have a slow ride home, it seems.